welcome back for another short flow. Today I've put together a short restorative flow for you to enjoy. So whenever you're ready, grab some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and come and join me in a kneeling position. We're going to begin today's practice with extended child's pose. So if you just come back into a kneeling position, sit back onto your heels. If you find that it's difficult to sit on your heels, feel free to grab a block or a cushion and plant it between your bum and your heels, wherever you need to be. And then we're just going to reach forwards into extended child's pose with our hands, bringing our hands all the way out in front of us, bringing our forehead to the ground. And just take 2 deep breaths here as we open up the shoulders, open up the thoracic spine. And then we're just going to bring our elbows to the floor, lift the hands up and plant the palms of the hands together into a prayer pose and just get into the triceps. So if you find that you need to get more from this, feel free to just walk the elbows forwards and come slightly off your heels and just stretch into the underarm a little bit more. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then just release the hands and come into a kneeling position. We're going to come into hero pose. So if you're comfortable here, stay here, sat back on your heels. If you need that block, feel free. If you want to go further, we're going to try and stretch off the quads at the same time. So just bring the feet out slightly so that you can slide your bum down in between the heels towards the floor. So again, if you, so this should stretch your quads, you shouldn't feel any pain in your knees. If you need to use a block or a pillow just to help you with that last little bit, then please do. And just think about lengthening through the spine so you're not sat hunched over. We're going to take the left arm underneath the right, crossing at the elbows, and we're going to come into eagle arms. So wrap the hands towards each other. So you're trying to bring the palms of the hands together. If you can't, just grab wherever you need to grab. It will help you anyway. This is for your shoulders, and we're going to inhale to lift those hands up above the head, keeping the eye gaze forwards. Take a nice couple of deep breaths in here. Stretching out the shoulder, you should feel this across the back and the top of your shoulder. Last deep breath all the way in. And then exhale, release, and we'll switch over. So right arm goes under left this time, wrapping the arms, finding the palms of the hands together, finding that eagle arm pose, and then inhale to lift. And again, 3 to 4 deep breaths here. You should feel this in the other shoulder this time. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release. And then just slowly come up your hero pose as well. Come onto your hands and knees. And we're going to come into down facing dog. So bring the hands to the front corners of your mat. Bring your feet back slightly, tuck the toes and press back as you exhale into down facing dog. Feel free to just pedal out the feet. Open up the backs of those hamstrings, those calves. Press the crown and the head down towards the floor. Open up the shoulders, press through the hands. Ease the body into this position. Do whatever you need to do. You might want to bounce up and down through your shoulders rather than pedal the feet. Whatever you need to do today. On the next inhale, you're going to lift your left leg up high towards the sky. Find 3-legged down facing dog, and then bend at the knee and bring that leg through as you exhale, coming into pigeon pose. So slide the right leg back. We're trying to keep our hips nice and square. So don't worry about getting that left bum cheek to the floor if it means that you're tipping over to the side. Try and think about connecting that heel bone, that left heel bone to your right hip. If you need to use a block or a cushion under that left bum cheek, then feel free to make sure that your hips are level. If you're just floating there, that equally doesn't matter either. Press through the floor And lift the hips away from the floor. Open up that right hip flexor down the front. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, knock forwards. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths with our head on the floor. Getting into the glute of the left leg. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you come all the way up. We're going to keep this left leg bent, but we're just going to roll over onto our left bum cheek and come around to a seated position. So keep the right leg out straight, bring the left sole of the foot in towards the right thigh, square the body off to the right leg, and then we're going to inhale as we lift and lengthen through our spine, and then exhale as we come into half head to knee pose, bringing our chest towards our thigh, and then our head towards our knee. Take 3 deep breaths. With every exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. Take 1 last deep breath. And then inhale, come all the way back up. And we're going to come back to that down facing dog position. So bring the hands to the front of the mat, tuck the toes, swivel over and step back to down facing dog. Press through the shoulders, bounce the head up and down, pedal out the legs, do whatever you need to do. You're here for 3 breaths. Open up those calves, those hamstrings. Push that tailbone high. And then this time we're going to inhale as we lift the right leg up high towards the sky. Find 3-legged down facing dog. And as we exhale, tuck the leg in, bring it through to the front and find that pigeon pose. Sliding the left leg all the way back. Finding that nice upright position with square hips. Planting the hands on the floor. If you need a block or a cushion, grab one. And then inhale as you press through the ground, opening up that left hip flexor this time. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then fold forwards over that front leg. And just take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way back up. We're going to swivel over onto our right bum cheek this time. Keeping that left leg out straight, bring the sole of the right foot in towards the left thigh. Turn the body to square it off to the left leg. Inhale as you lift and lengthen, coming into that half head to knee pose again. Exhale as you fold forwards, bringing the chest towards the thigh first, and then the head towards the knee. Take 3 deep breaths here. As you exhale with each breath, see if you can go a little bit deeper into the pose. With every inhale, see if you can find a bit more length. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you come all the way back up. We're going to come into a seated position. So swivel yourself back onto your bums. Bring your legs both out in front of you. And we're going to take the right leg straight over the top. So the sole of the right foot is going to come over and land on the floor on the opposite side of the left knee. You're going to inhale as you lift and lengthen. We're coming into half lord's fishes. So you're going to take your left arm and wrap it around the right knee. So you're twisting your chest in towards your thigh. Inhale to lift and lengthen, and then exhale as you look behind over your left shoulder, or right shoulder, sorry. And just take 3 deep breaths here. With every exhale, see if you can look a bit further around. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. and then inhale back to center, switching over. So right leg goes out long, left sole of the foot comes to the opposite side of the right knee. Find your length in your body, take your right arm around your left knee, this time bringing the chest in towards the thigh. Inhale to lift and lengthen, exhale as you look around behind you. Take a nice deep breath in, and again we're here for 3 breaths, so you've got 2 more to go. With every exhale, see if you can look a bit further. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release, and just slowly come out to the front. Take your feet out now, both straight out in front of you, toes flex back towards you, fleshy bits of your bum come out from underneath you. And we're going to inhale as we lift and lengthen, and exhale as we come into a simple forward fold for 5 deep breaths. Easing the body in. As we inhale, we're going to find length in our spine, and as we exhale, we're going to fold. So that's 2 breaths. Inhale for 3. Exhale to fold. Inhale for 4. Exhale to fold. Last one. Inhale, see if you can find even more length. Pull the body down across those, pull the chest across those thighs. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way back up. Slide your bum down towards your heels, come onto your back in a supine position, and just hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe make a few circles with your hips, massage your lower back. Go a couple of times in one direction, and then a couple of times in the other. And then you're going to take your hands out in a T-shaped position, palms facing down. We're going to drop the legs all the way over to the left side of the body. Inhale as you lift and twist the head to look towards the right. And if you want to, you can press down on the outer thigh or extend the top foot, cradle it in the opposite hand, and just hold here for 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you lift the head and the knees back to center. I'm going to swivel over to the other side. So as you exhale, drop the knees over towards the right side of the body. Inhale to lift and twist the head towards the left. And again, if you want to press down on the outer thigh or extend that top leg and cradle it in the opposite hand, you can. And again, you're here for 5 deep breaths, so you're probably on number 2. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly lift your head and your knees back to center. Give them one last little hug and a wiggle from side to side. And then if you want to, you can extend your legs and just take a moment in Savasana to finish your practice.